Hey, beautiful people. How you guys doing? This is your girl, Spontaneous Queen. I was trying to give you guys some good commercial, but the thing wasn't popping up like it's supposed to pop up. So this is what we're gonna do. I got a special surprise for you guys. I'm not even gonna introduce that person. Let's bring her up. Here she go.
Hello.
Oh man, how you doing?
I am marvelous. How are you, dear?
I am doing wonderful. I cannot complain. Okay.
I know that's right. Won't do you no good anyway.
When the internet try to throw you some lemons, you got to make lemonade with it. So that's how I see it.
I
So
know
the
that's
reason
right.
why I'm bringing you on here because I wanted to do a show and tell to celebrate you and to bring spotlight to your services and to who is Renee. So whichever you want to start with, just start, and we're gonna go with that. Go ahead.
Well, I am Renee Linsom, and or some people might know me as Sunshine Blogger. Some may just know me as just Jay's wife, or just, hey, I am a woman of many talents, but then I am just, under all that, I am just me. I am a writer, I am a singer, a encourager, oh my goodness, a caregiver, a ghostwriter, a blogger. There's so many different words I can say about myself, but I am just me working on my legacy.
That's right.
You may hear those different titles, things, but it's all a part of the big picture. It's all a part of
That's
legacy.
right.
So um, I am just walking in purpose. I'm blessed to be around wonderful people such as Miss Spontaneous Queen over here.
Thank
And, when you have wonderful people in your life, you want to also be a wonderful person, but you also want your fruits to speak well of you. So, I am proud to be a part of this spotlight. I'm just proud to just be walking in purpose. So,
Wow, you
um,
cutting up. Okay, I see you
um,
came out swinging.
I, I am just proud because, sometimes we all live a life, and sometimes we hustle, hustle, hustle so many times,
Yeah.
and we forget to live. We forget to wait, am I supposed to be doing something else than this? Like, wait, am I doing that, or am I in the right place? And we question everything. And sometimes when we question stuff, that's when we're on the way to our breakthrough, because we're questioning where we
Mm.
are in. If we don't question things, things stay the same. When
Ooh.
we question, we're like, why does it have to be like this? Why can't it be like this? And when you decide to change what the status quo, what people told you what the status quo is supposed to be,
Yeah.
those are my quotes, you guys, then you are truly on the way to a breakthrough, and you're on the way to your life taking a completely different, I'm not going to say 360, but a 180.
That's
So
right.
um that was me. That was me a year, probably a year and a half ago. That was me, where I was just going through life. I was just like, I don't want to do, I'm doing this, but I'm not happy with this. And I'm like, there's got to be something else. There's got to be
Mm.
more to this. There's a sign listed by Jay-Z, and it said, "This can't be life." And I'll be like, yeah, this can't be life. This can't be this. No, there's got to be more. And I asked
Mm.
myself that question. Little did I know that here, a year and a half later, that my life literally went, my mindset's no longer the same.
That's right.
The things that I always said, like, yeah, Renee, you gonna do that? I'm like, nah, not really. I want to do this instead. And then I got to meet wonderful people like Miss Spontaneous Queen, because I said that in my mind first. My life went right along with it.
That's right. I know
So,
for me, when I said it, I had to speak it out of my own mouth. No matter how much people seen in me, no matter how much that people prayed and spoke over me, declared those things straight, I had to walk in it.
that's right.
And once you say, you know what, I see the value in working out. I see the value in waking up from and fighting for my dreams or my legacy Once
Yes.
you start saying those things, it seems like the paveway start to open up, and then it's like you're not walking in slow motion, but you're able to relax more, and you able to digest and see what's going on around you. Because when you're rushing, you don't see the quality and the value what's around you. Only when, I'm not gonna say when you're sick, but only when things happen in your life and you have to be still. That's the only time, or most of the time, let's say that, when you say, you know what, I never noticed that thing was right there. I didn't even know I'm about to move out of this place. I didn't even know this was about a mailbox. And you think
Right.
about it every single day. So when you said mindset shift, how does that open up for you? How did that open up for you to say, okay, I know I went to school for this. I know I did this. I know I said I'm going to do this, but I want to do this and I'm sticking to it. What made you, Renee said, okay, I'm sticking to this?
You know, when you start, about a year and a half ago, I said, I want us to do a blog. And I literally said to Jay, I said, I'm thinking about doing a blog, Jay. And he said, Renee, you should do it. And I said, okay. I didn't know anything about blogging. The only thing I kind of knew about it was I was like, well, I love to write. I like to, I was like, well, so I'll get me a little blog, and what I'm saying. And at first I felt like nobody's reading. Nobody knows anything about me. And then I got that first follower on my blog page. And I said, I must have said something okay, because I got somebody that is following me on this platform. And slowly but surely people started saying, man, I'm loving your writing, Renee. And I got some kind of a pat on the back a little bit, and I was able to pat myself on the back and be like, you know what, Renee, you've always loved writing. Why didn't you think about doing something with this, instead of saying, Renee, maybe you should do writing when you get older? Why not? Because that's what I did think at first. Like, I want to do writing maybe after I retire or something like that. I literally thought that. And then I thought, what about writing now? You're actually pretty good at it, Renee. Maybe you should, you did write papers and stuff like that when you were in school. So it's not like it's just completely different from doing creative writing, from doing research papers, but still writing. And I think when I got in that space of being like, well, Renee, maybe you should do something else with this. Maybe you should, and I got emails, different people saying, well, we're doing campaigns where you can do paid campaigns for different businesses. Why don't you, and I was like, okay. And I liked it. And I kind of started getting my feet wet with just those two things. And the ghostwriting didn't even come until later. It didn't even come till later, but I got my feet wet with those two things. And I started to be like, And then I ghostwrote for Antonio a little bit. I was doing blogs for Antonio for a while. And I thought, man, Renee, maybe you should. You got to keep doing this. You don't know where you'll be in another year. You got to keep doing. I didn't know that this what was going to happen, to where I sit down and write somebody else's book for them and be like, and to now have 3 or 4 books now under my belt that I can say that I've done for other people. And I'm like, wow, Renee, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And sometimes that's all we need, is just after every time we win, it's a great time to celebrate and be like, go, Renee, go. But it's also ammunition to keep going. I'm still hungry. I need to do some more. You know what I'm saying? So after I got, and it kind of just went, now a year and a half later, I'm like, now I'm gonna do film school. Now I'm like, Lord, how did that happen? But when you're walking in your purpose, you find yourself going into places that you never thought that you would. You never thought that you would, but when you are wanting to receive that and you wanting more, then you just do it and you find just different doors opening. I'm not going to say every door has opened, but a nice majority has. And I'm looking for more to open, but it's just walking in purpose.
That's it. And it feels so good.
Yes.
Sometimes whenever we feel like, oh, nobody's going to support us, and nobody don't understand me. But when
Yeah.
you continue to walk forward without any regret or without eating and looking back, you can't look back and walk forward. You got to walk forward. And when you do that, the people, the places, the people is gonna be like, dang, I feel like I've been here before, because you're supposed to be in that position. And the people that's gonna be assigned to you is gonna be there because you decided that you are gonna step out and you're gonna keep on walking. I know you want to say something. Go ahead and chime in.
Girl, because every time, Queen, every single time that I meet somebody and I say, and they tell me about their business or they tell me something about themselves, and I say, wow. And they say, what? And I said, look at that. I said, you decided to step out and do something, do what you've always wanted to do. And we're here. And I did the same thing and I get a chance to meet you. And I said, what a blessing that is to see other people, like-minded people that said, I don't want that. I want to do this. And actually be bold enough to do it. It is so, I don't know. I know I'm a bit of an empath and I know sometimes I'm a deep thinker, but I think it is so completely awesome when you see people like that. And instead of the people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna do this one day. Don't make it one day. One day is today. And when I see that, it's like, yes, I'm in my purpose. I'm where I'm supposed to be. And so are they, because we're supposed to be here. It's beautiful.
It's amazing. It's so amazing when no one has to pull and tug you, because when someone has to pull and tug you, they're taking all their strength, and you're taking, instead of adding. When you're pulling somebody else up, sometimes you could be on the same level, but sometimes you have to make sure you go to that higher level so you can get stabilized. So you can be like, "Oh, this air feels good up here. It's a new kind of air. It's a new type of new things up here." But oh, wait a minute. I'm used to this now. Let me go ahead and help my sister or my brother up. So now that you're able to stabilize yourself and walk in your purpose, then things begin to happen and take place that not only you thought wasn't going to happen or what's going to happen, but since your creator is going to be like, you know what, since she said she's going to go and she went without me forcing, let me go ahead and throw these blessings at her.
My God, sis. Yes, my goodness.
Oh my God.
I feel like, I said to Jay before we got married, I said, I feel like anything is possible. I said, anything really is possible, and now, what I'm saying, this time later, I'm like, man, I know anything is possible. And it's sometimes it's uncomfortable. It is sometimes because it's like, I'm like, but when you just do it, things become a part of you that you never knew was there. I had my cousin, she called me brave one time because I moved to different states and I didn't necessarily know anybody. And she said, Renee, you brave. And I said, I never thought that I was brave. I just wanted to make a change where I was living, and I did. I never thought that made me brave until kind of saying like, man, Renee, maybe you was a little brave. You just picked up and moved somewhere you didn't know it. And sometimes when we are evaluating our lives and we see where we are, and it's like, I don't want to be there. You shouldn't wake up in the morning and regret the life that you are living. Nobody should. Nobody. But I woke up for some time thinking, Well, I do like my job, but there's certain parts of my job that I don't like. There's my paycheck that I definitely don't like. And I'm like, there's gotta be more than this. And I'm not saying that it happens overnight, because I'm not gonna sit here and say that, because sometimes it doesn't. But I'm where I'm supposed to be. And so I know that if I'm where I'm supposed to be, then the finances, the things that are supposed to be mine will be mine. And they'll be my husband's, and we're going to do this ministry. And then everyone that's connected to me is going to continue to win, because I'm in my right place. And I'm not saying, man, I got to get up another day and go to a thankless job or anything, and I'm getting gray hairs immature. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to get gray hairs immature now. I can't do it. But you really have to look at yourself. You really do. And I'm looking at myself and I'm like, you got to be happy. Not with anybody else. Even when you go and you're by yourself and you're in your house, you have to be happy. I wasn't. I can only speak for me.
I gotta expand on that.
It's sometimes you look around and you're just like, man, I like this, but I don't like this. Like, when I lived in Georgia, I loved my church, but I didn't necessarily like my job. I love my church. You know what I'm saying? Everything that my church did, I was like, okay, let's do it. But when I had to go to work Monday mornings, I was like, okay. It was just habit. It was just habit to get up in the morning, go to work, get in my car, drive down the street. People say, hey, Renee, hey, do office work and all that, go home. And that was it. It wasn't, of course I had a degree in it, so I mean I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem. The question isn't if I could do it or not, is what is if it made me happy. And a lot of times it really didn't. And I was just like, and I was just working for Friday or working for when I got paid. And that's not life. I love what I'm doing, and someone's paying me for it, and I'm loving it. But even if nobody paid me for my writing, I would still do it. You know what I'm saying? So don't just live and just be like, how, or because people told you that you gotta work. You ain't gotta do we only here for a certain amount of time. You might as well love everything that you're doing. You might as well.
You might as well.
I mean, I ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die. But in between that, you might as well love what you're doing and walk in your purpose. I don't know what your purpose is. I want to help you with whatever it is, because that's what I'm here for. If I can't do anything, I can be in the ministry of helps. Even if I wasn't right, I can be in ministry of helps now. But you have to make that decision. I can't make it for you, but you have to. So, hey, Spontaneous Queen calling me and be like, Renee, I need help with this. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's right.
I'm going to help as much as I can with as much information as I know. But if she doesn't come to me, or if you don't come to me, then I don't know what to tell you, because Renee ain't no mind reader, y'all. Sorry. Can't. Oh, that would be so cool if I was, though, yo. My husband would probably be like, all right, Renee, you already know telepathically.
So, Renee, do you think all of this came easier for you when you worked on yourself and you had self-love for yourself? Do you think? Can you expound on that, please?
Absolutely, because you have to love you. Did I always love myself? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There was a kid in school that said to me that I was a black roach. A kid said that to me. And obviously I still remember it after all these umpteen years. And sometimes I didn't love myself. So that means I watered myself down for other people so they could receive me. So check that out. I watered myself down so people could receive me. And you know what? How wrong that is. when you and if you don't love yourself, then how's that? And you may say, Renee, how's that transition to business? Well, that means you're going to undervalue yourself. So you're not going to be making enough money as you need to make because you want to water your prices down so that everyone will buy from you. I'm sorry, dear. I know this. I think I heard some people that are older. They may say, "Honey, child," but sweetie, that ain't gonna do it. You have to live. We all have bills. We all have engagements that we have to do, and we are not supposed to be living from hand to mouth. We are not supposed to be living that way. If you're doing this,
That's right.
and you're not putting something away, then I'm sorry. We also need to talk. But you know what I'm saying. But you have to love yourself, and you don't have to be cocky. You don't have to be conceited. Some people confuse being, saying self-love with being conceited. It's not it. I can walk into a room and there could be 10 runway models in there. And I should be comfortable enough with myself to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and say, well, they're ugly to make myself feel good. No, they're all beautiful, but I'm beautiful too. Arshia is gorgeous, but you know what? I'm gorgeous too. It's knowing that for yourself and also not watering yourself down, especially in business. Not everyone's going to be your customer. Not everyone's going to be. I would love for everybody right now to tell me, Renee, I want to write a book. Here's the down payment. I'm going to hit you up every month and we're going to, you know what I'm saying? I would love that. But is everyone always going to purchase from me? No. Is everybody my customer? No. Do I wish the best for them? Absolutely. I want the best for them. They may go with another ghostwriter. That's fine. Does that make me doubt myself as a ghostwriter? Absolutely not, because I know I'm great. The other person is great too. There isn't any competition. We all trying to make it. We all trying to go as high as we possibly can. Everybody's just working in a different lane. That's all it is. You have to love you. Love yourself. I think Monique had on her show where she said, wrap your arms around you and squeeze. Love you. Love yourself. Because ain't nobody going to love you like you love you.
That's right.
I mean, hey, I love Arshia, but I know Arshia love herself.
I really do.
Hey. I love myself. I know you love yourself.
Up differently to the world, though.
Say it again, dear.
Well, I said when you love your own yourself and you love yourself, you show up differently to the world. I had to learn that too because I was a giver. I give to every single body, but me.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
I had to learn how to receive, and I had to learn how to receive my own love and how to love myself. So once you do that, you're going to show up differently.
If your hands are like this, you can't get anything, but you also can't give anything. And though you may say, Renee, you trying to punch me? No, I'm not trying to punch you. But if your hand is like this, then you can't get anything and you can't give anything. But if you have your hands like this, rivers come in.
Ooh, that's good.
Rivers.
Speaking of rivers, let us know how people can get in contact with you so we can allow you to write for us and do all these wonderful things for us so we can both get rivers. Okay.
I know that's right. Well, you can feel free to call me, or you can, you can you can text me too. My number is 310-867-1470. That is me. So you can feel free to text me and be like, Renee, I saw you. I want to talk to you. Okay. You feel free. And then we'll talk and I'll get your email so I can send you the different documentation, in your email and stuff. But feel free to text me. Text me or call me. Either way. But make sure you at least text me first, because when people call me, I'll be like, who is this? Who? Okay. So feel free to text me and let me know, because I see you at work.
That's right. I love it. Before we go, I just want to tell you guys, if you guys are loving what Renee and I are saying, please comment below. Let us know. Show us some love. Blow this chat up and show us some love if you like what you're hearing. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can be the first one to receive all of these wonderful videos.
That's
And
right.
also let us know what topics you want to hear about because we're here to celebrate you and get you to the next level. Renee, anything that you want to say before I take us out?
Hey, don't just, I want you to be free, to live your life as free as possible. Don't live in chains because that's not what life is meant to be. You are supposed to live free and be free and always be blessed. This is Sunshine Blogger. I am out.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you guys who are still watching, I have a wonderful treat for you guys. I've been waiting to do this, and let's go. This is left to right. Look me in my eyes. Can you tell me what you say? I hear your body calling me. Come on, y'all. Bring your body over here. I'll be your private dancer. I'm your remedy. I'm the one with the answers. Moving it left to right for me. Don't hide or be discreet. Giving your body what it needs. Your body moving left to right. Hey. Left to right. Your body moving left to right. Go on and share this live. Left to right. Yeah, melody. Ow. You got my body feeling all the melodies. Yeah. Can you feel the energy? Your body belongs to me. Giving your body what it needs. Your body moving left to right. Left to right. Your body moving left to right. Left to right. Come on, y'all. I'm your body leader. I'm the person for the job. Yeah. I do work hard. I make it look easy. I'm giving you what your body really needs. Yeah. Your body moving left to right for me. Your body moving left to right for me. Your body moving left to right for me. Yeah. Your body moving left to right for me. Your body moving left. Come on, y'all. Come on. Left to right. Your body moving left for me. Yeah. Now that was the wonderful treat I wanted to give you guys. And I just want to say, go ahead and show your girl Renee some love. Show me some love. When we leave out of here, Renee, put your information in the chat so people can reach you. And everybody who's showing us love, God bless you. Let's go to the next level. Let's celebrate each other. Show out in these chats. And let's go. Be bold in who you are. SpontaneousQueen.com.